he ain't been.
I thought he did get knocked down. No.
I don't know. I don't think Cromell been down, but he gets hit a lot, you know. And but the point I was trying to make is he's young. They're young fighters. They got time to fix that stuff.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. They do got time to fix it. But my main thing is I don't want to be too critical on Abdullah Mason because he's a young prospect. A guy like Emiliano's a prospect as well. But I'm just excited about the next, the future because I feel like I don't know if you feel like this too, okay, but I feel like the boxers we got now, these guys, they don't want to fight. You feel like that too, or no? That's just me.
No, that's just you. I think they want to fight. Some of some of them do. I do. I say the majority. I don't think when you risk your life for this, I don't think that you're afraid of anybody. So I
No, I
can't.
don't think they're afraid at all. But I ask you this, because I haven't got your opinion on this. What do you think about the emergence of Turkey? Turkey Al Sheikh. What you think about Turkey?
Man, look, I got a lot to say about him. You might as well pass the mic and let me.
Nah, go ahead. Let's get right to it, okay? Get right to it. We got get right to it.
Um, I'm indifferent on him. One thing, I don't. I get what he's doing. Allegedly trying to give us the biggest and best fights, right? And I've been waiting for that Baturviev and Bivol fight for a long time, so I'm very grateful that I got to see it. But the way that they promoted my boys, the way that they dropped the ball on that, I was reporting on that since it was first announced and it was rescheduled, and they started to have so many issues with the pay-per-view. I don't know if you guys remember that, where at first the whole card was supposed to be pay-per-view, then half the card, then only like 2 fights. Like, it was horrible.
Mhm.
And it did a disservice, in my opinion, that was the best fight last year. And he dropped the ball not only on that one, I didn't like how he did Bud in that Madrimal fight. And then the things that he's doing and the things that he's saying, I can recall Al Heyman saying the same things when he first came into the game.
Mm.
And he was hit with lawsuits. He was discredited. He was called so many things. But
Right.
yet this man can come in and everybody will join with him, and then point the finger at PBC as if PBC is the problem. And I'm still trying to figure out how on earth is Turkey making a profit. I just don't agree with stuff like that. But he gave me my one fight that I wanted for a very long time. I just felt like he could have did a very better job because it's Baturviev and Bibble, for Christ's sakes. That's
Well,
how.
let me ask you this because I look at his matchmaking to me as horrid. You take Deontay Wilder, who hadn't been in the ring in years, and put him in there with Parker, who had 5 fights that year. And of course, he gets beat to death. Then you put him in there with Zilly Zhang, he get beat to death, and it's just like I kind of feel like this. You could tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like they're doing the same thing with Devin Haney, with him fighting Ramirez, supposed to be fighting Boots. Why does he pick who he wants to bless and who he doesn't? Because it seems like for those fighters that we particularly would like, he's putting them through some really hard fights. What you think about that?
Um, uh, hmm. I think, you know what? He can't force these fighters to get in there. You know what I'm saying? So Wilder getting in there with Joseph Parker, he knew that that man was a time bomb. But y'all gotta you gotta remember though, prior to Wilder fighting that Parker, Joseph Parker, there was another individual that was supposed to fight. One of them was a replacement. I think Wilder was the replacement because nobody wanted to fight Joseph Parker. So Wilder threw himself in that. Now Zane, I don't know what happened. He turned around and saw something out the ring. I don't know. He got knocked out. But there was always that conversation being had of Wilder's training. Now, does Turkey give us mismatches? I could see that happening. I don't think that Devin should be fighting Ramirez. He's way better than Ramirez. That's definitely a mismatch. I'm there with you. But what about stay busy though? Because would you want Devin to come back? And because Golden Boy is with Turkey and Eddie Hearn. So
Hmm.
who would you want out of that stable as a good soft touch for Devin to get his footing back? I think Ramirez makes perfect sense. I can agree with Turkey on that one because he don't really have too much, you know. What do y'all think?
You know, Ramirez be beating the life out of people too. You know that, right?
I mean, but
Well,
he didn't do it with
Ramirez ain't
Barbosa
no
or that
bum.
other guy. He didn't do it with Barbosa and that other guy. I think Father Time showed with Barbosa a
You
couple
mean when
months ago.
Arnold was running?
I don't think Arnold was running. I thought that was a good stand-in fight that them two did.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
thought that was a
I, s-
unanimous decision win.
I mean, I agree with you. I feel like Arnold did a great job outboxing him. I'm just saying a guy like because Jose Ramirez, I'll be honest, I'm a little biased against him because he beat one of my favorite guys. I don't know if you guys remember Amir Amang, the young master. Man, he beat him to death, and I always held it against him. But the thing I will say is there's a chance that Ramirez can beat Devin because he's known for his left hook, and we know Devin is weak with the left hook. I thought of, compared to a guy like Ryan fight Rolly, Ryan's going to beat the tacos out of Rolly. You know that's going to happen.
I got Ryan stopping Rolly at
Yeah, he
140.
going he going to beat Rolly to death. So
What
I
about
guess go
do
ahead.
you guys think and I would like to hear everybody. Like, do you guys think that do y'all think Devin being set up low key with this Ramirez fight? What y'all think? Like, do y'all think he got a chance?
Yeah, I do. I think I agree with what you said. I think Devin is way much better than this guy. But only time will tell. We gotta everybody wants to see how he gonna get hit. I mean, Ryan Garcia is a powerful cheating guy. So, I don't think he got cracks like I don't think he got cracks like Ryan, but I feel like it's a good opponent. I feel like Devin get back and then get back to what he's doing and trying to fight the best. So I don't have a problem with the fight. I think Devin is not being set up. I think he gonna walk the dogs with this dude. That's just how I feel.
Man,
And I can't wait to see you crying when he get beat to death. I mean,
I mean, if
Ramirez.
that happens,
Oh,
I'm still gonna support him. Some of my favorite fighters lost 5, 6, 7 fights. That means nothing to me. I'm from the old school.
man, what's up, man? How y'all doing? First of all,
I'm doing
um,
Crush finna cut somebody. What happened, Crush? Crush finna cut somebody out. Beat
no, I'm really not in the mood. Know what I mean, so I ain't in the mood to cuss nobody, y'all. I'm just ignoring all the cat. You know what I mean? I've been doing that all day, listening to YouTube. But here's the thing that just burns my gears, just
Mhm.
grinds them up. I wish the people get over this situation with um Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Um, cheat. He didn't win a damn thing, so just throw it the hell away. It's not what he got suspended for. It's not being held over Devin Haney except for he got his behind with no matter what was going on. But here's the thing. Ramirez is a confident builder for him. Of course he is. Um, what was anybody expecting? Now, I don't hear no Devin Haney fans crying about the damn opponent, but they cry about everybody else's opponent, saying their opponent ain't good, this, that, and other. Well, who the hell is Ramirez? It's like the Janet Jackson song. What has he done for boxing lately?
You said
Nothing.
who is
I
he?
don't know. Who is he? That's right. Who is he?
You
Who is
tripping,
he?
bro?
No.
Unified champion at
No, wait,
140.
wait, wait, wait. First of all, bro, listen to what I'm saying before you attack what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is for nobody to come at my neck. But if y'all get me in the mood, I'm gonna bust one of y'all behinds. I'm not in the mood for it. Pick with somebody else on that, please. Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
Gotcha.
Like I said, who the hell is Ramirez? I'm gonna say it one more time for you deaf ones. Who the hell is Ramirez? What has he done for boxing lately? Y'all go off of what people is doing, what people ain't doing, and who's Ramirez? His name ain't been ringing no goddamn bells. But y'all
This is a
always
sick Negro.
one way. You damn right I'm sick. I'm sick with facts.
Well,
And I'm always stay sick with that.
he
I'm sick of
fought
the nonsense.
Maurice.
Wait, bro. I'm not finished. I let all y'all talk. I ain't interrupt nobody. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that tonight. I'm going off of what's been putting out there by everything y'all say out y'all mouths on a daily basis. These are the things that y'all say. So don't attack me because I'm repeating what y'all said. Y'all always out here talking like nobody fought nobody, but ain't nobody asked for this fight. So where is the heat for your boy? Because nobody ain't asked for no goddamn Devin Haney and Ramirez. This is what I'm talking about with you boxing fans. Y'all always run y'all mouth coming down on somebody. Y'all don't come down on your own fighter when that situation in the mirror reflects they asses just as well. I can't stand y'all. Not one time did I hear any of y'all complain about it. But y'all complain about Lamont Roach. Who the hell is he? Well, who the hell is Ramirez? Ain't
Who you?
nobody want to see nobody. Ain't nobody want to see no Lamont Roach. Ain't nobody want to see no damn Ramirez. Nobody asked for Ramirez. Ain't no when the
Who is
talk
Lamont
first talked
Roach?
about who. Wait, bro.
Oh,
Did
okay,
I
my bad. I
cut
just never heard of
anybody
him.
off?
Who?
Did I cut anybody off?
No, I was asking a
I ain't cut
question. My
nobody
bad. Go
off,
ahead.
bro. I ain't cut nobody off. Right? So the thing is, I ain't trying to hear no damn excuses from y'all. Don't even try it with me. Try that with somebody else. I'm not going for it. I just hate this double standard crap. And most of y'all and some of y'all surprisingly plays a part and it's sick in my stomach. Y'all need to stop all this cap and being passive for certain dudes. Y'all say y'all about the sport, well, show it. Because when I put y'all on the balance scale, it's very unbalanced. Y'all be on some bull crap. So he should be getting the same damn heat that everybody else get. Well, this ain't nobody that we asked for, and everybody know this is a setup fight to make him look good. But not one time has any of his fans said anything about it. Oh, they're accepting that because it's him. But if it's somebody else, is a damn problem. You hear their mouths then when it comes to everybody else. So have that same energy for your boy and anybody that's your boy. That just don't go for him. That's anybody they damn favorite fighter. Because most of y'all don't be keeping it real. This is what I do. I keep
Well,
it both ways.
I can I ask you a question, Crush? Because I don't
Yeah,
know.
you got yeah, go
I don't know.
yeah, go
I've never heard of Lamont Roach, and I don't know what you're alluding to when you say this. All we want to do is see the best fight the best, and every fight can be a big fight, as the Puerto Rican Freak
I never
said.
said anything about a big fight.
So I mean, and Kay,
I
you can
never
tell
said
me if I'm
anything
wrong.
about a big fight.
Yeah, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Fighting a former unified champion is a pretty good fight, man. I mean,
Bro,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
trying to hear all that. You moving the goalposts, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that
Not to
BBO.
mention Ramirez. I mean, some of these guys. I mean, Zepeda, Maurice Hooker, Postal, Josh Taylor, Richard Comey, Rancis Bartholomew, Arnold Barbosa, all back to back to back. I mean, so it's
Yeah,
not like this guy's. I mean, Amir Aman's on this list. I mean, that's a
Ramirez.
pretty
I
good.
ain't asking you on
That's a
this
pretty
list.
good. That's a pretty good
You
comeback.
talking about Lamont
Fight.
Roach?
I ain't
Who is
talking about no
Lamont
Lamont
Roach?
Roach.
Oh no. Well, are we gonna go there? We gonna go. But anyways, to
Is Lamont Roach fighting somebody?
hold on, to go off of what Prize, I think his name is
Yeah.
Prize. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Um um yo, Ramirez went tooth and nail with Rancis Bartholomew now.
Facts.
A lot of people that feel like that was a robbery. So we can't do that. Now you mentioned all those fighters. The last
Mhm.
one, Lord Jesus, Jose Pedraza, please, that's
I'm
enough.
just
Just
naming
no
their
more
names.
fighting.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
just
though.
saying, like the last three though. I'm
Little
sorry, the
sus.
last two has been because he did not wasn't the Richard Comey fight. He knocked him out,
Mm-hmm.
right? Later in the fight, but I don't know. His last two, he been looking a little iffy. And that boxing, what I seen how he pressed um Barboza in that
Byron
fight,
Barboza.
he didn't
Mm-hmm.
look like he didn't look like the old um Ramirez that I seen post Josh Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or a pre-Josh, excuse me, pre-Josh Taylor. So
Mm-hmm.
I know he used to be a champion, that I know that much. And low key, he still does have a following, especially like in California. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people still like Jose Ramirez, rightfully so. I think that is a good touch for Devin.
That's all
Um,
my point was.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all we saying, K. We just saying that
My
you gotta
he
call.
had some guy. He been in the ring with some guys. He got some experience. Regardless, fighters have good nights. They have bad nights. But I don't have a problem
I
this,
mean, is
with the
Lamont
fight.
Roach about to fight Jamel Herring again in the rematch? I didn't know he had a fight. I didn't know he had a. I'm being honest. I didn't know Roach had a fight, but since
You
the
know
Lamont
he
Roach,
fighting Tank. You know
You
he
you
fighting.
ain't know you got to fight, but you got tickets to the fight.
Who?
Not only
who?
that, that nigga already said that Lamont Rose lost the fight to Jamal Heron way before this fight was even set up. See,
Um,
that's the cop that we talk about every now
I,
and
I
again.
don't understand, man. I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get a grasp of what Crush is talking about. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, because I see nobody understood what the heck I was saying. Because I never said anything about who the man that he was fighting fought. I never said anything about his resume, who he fought. Shit, saying his resume sound better than his. That wasn't the point. I never said anything about his resume. I said, what has he done lately? And this is not an opponent that everybody was calling for. That's all I said. Everybody went stage left and went somewhere that I didn't go at. I already knew what his resume was,
Yeah,
but it wasn't about that. I said,
I
what
knew
has
what
he
you were
done
talking about.
lately? That's what I
I
said.
knew
I
it.
know you did, Tommy. Everybody else apparently didn't. That's all I was saying.
But
I
I
never
say,
said anything about his resume. It's not about what Ramirez has
Are you
done.
talking about the guy
His
that's he
resume.
about to fight the guy from the Headbangers Gym?
BBO,
Man,
what's going on now? What you talking now?
Yeah, I'm
a
trying to
long
understand
time
what he's
ago, my
talking
man
about.
Tank, a long time ago, my man Tank ran down on one of his cousins.
Oh, here we
She happened to be a female, so he
oh
been
here we go. Here we go.
taking her in the
I
pen
don't
ever since
listen.
then.
Listen. I don't know who that is, but I feel what you're saying. All I can say is this, K. I just want to see a good fight. I think what Crush is doing is disingenuous. Why you tearing down a decent fight, Jose Ramirez? It's a decent
man, I
fight.
ain't tearing down nothing, bro.
But
I
but
ain't saying nothing disingenuous, bro. I don't do
but
that. So you ain't gonna give me that title. You ain't gonna play that way with me. Cause I don't that ain't me. So
well
don't call me that, bro. Cause I don't get down like that.
well I say
You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with nothing that I said, bro. But I said what I said.
I
But
say this. Go ahead.
y'all all went to the damn football game and moved the goalposts.
Well, I say this, man. You my brother and I love you. I'm moving on.
I ain't trying to
But
hear that. I love you stuff, man. You ain't got to push
but
analogy,
we'll
man.
say we'll move on to our next topic because we didn't brought up Lamont Roach. I haven't heard about Lamont. I thought Lamont Roach was at 130. We talking about lightweight. But I'll just say this. When we talking about big fights coming up,
Oh, shots fired. Okay,
I'm excited.
let's
I'm
go.
excited. I'm
Let's
excited.
go.
Huh?
I said, let's go. Okay, you excited for what?
Oh, I'm excited about boxing. I mean, we about to have, Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. That's gonna be probably a highlight knockout. We got the return of Bivol and Beterbiev. Shout out to Puerto Rican Tommy was able to interview my man Iceman Scully, one of the guys that's in the corner, not the main guy, but one of the guys in the corner. But let me ask you that, Kay. What do you think about that Bivol versus Beterbiev fight?
I stand on it, like I said, one of the best fights of the year. Last year that was my fight of the year because that was my most anticipated. Everybody knows that. I when I heard it, I said, "Oh my God, I'm finally getting this fight." Now part two, I don't agree again. Here we go with the same rollout. The last month has been boxing news media have been focused on about 4 or 5 boxers in their fight, and that was the Benavidez and Morrell fight, the upcoming Tank Davis fight, this whole Canelo debacle right now, and Jake Paul. That's still leading in the headlines. And now with the Keyshawn Davis fight that's coming up in a couple days. So I'm very upset with how this is being done, but I'm glad that we're getting a part two. Now, my question for y'all would be, will we want a trilogy to this? Because that's what Turkey is alluding to, that there could be a potential trilogy to this fight.
What you
Is it?
think, Free? I want to hear from you, Free. What you think
I,
about that?
I don't think it's going to be a need for a trilogy because I think Bibble's going to get knocked out. He
Mm.
lost the first one and he's going to get knocked out in the second one. I don't think it's going to be a need for a trilogy.
Mm, he said
Well,
knocked
I'm
out.
I'm going with Bivol again. I'm riding with Bivol again. I thought he was doing his thing in the beginning, but like Beterbiev power is You know what I'm saying? But he hurt Beterbiev, so Beterbiev is coming right back. He's an older guy. He's not getting a chance to heal. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm still riding with Bivol, the boxer.
And shout out to Sports Talk Network, man. I want to appreciate you, K, being one of our first guests. We just some guys that like to talk boxing, and we try to do some big things. So I appreciate you being our first big time guest on Sports Talk Network. Thank you so much. I had to say that. But what you think about it, T Hill? We actually got you in the house. What you think about all that?
Oh no, I know that ain't my baby Sherry. Shout out to the good sister, the good Dr. Key, Alexandria. It's official. We done made it over here at Sports Talk Network with the lightning symbol because it's gonna be electric every time you step in the building. Now, going to the question, man, I like much like my brother D Free, don't think that there will be a need for a trilogy. I believe that Bivol actually will get sparked this time around. I think that he knows what he has to do to win the fight, and what he has to do is exchange. And I don't think he's going to win the exchange. I think that that's where he falls short. I'm sorry if that's my audio that's kicking like that. I do apologize for that. But if it's a trilogy, man, I hate the fact that my man Benavidez said he will wait for that fight. I don't want him to wait. I think that he should always maintain his activity because you don't want to hop in the ring with either one of those two and you're not active. So I know
I think
sparring.
he was hurt last fight. I'll be honest. I think Beterbiev was hurt last fight. Coming off knee surgery. Because you looked at Bibble's face, and that's from holding the guard up. I mean, Jesus Christ, he he hurting people, man. I think he
Hard,
gonna
that hit
beat.
hard though, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hitting
that,
hard,
that
but
man different. No, he hit
And
different.
that's the
He hit
one
different.
thing that's the one thing that Iceman said. He said in this training camp, he looks a lot more rejuvenated compared to the
mhm.
last training camp. It's not that he was injured, but he might have been thinking about the injury and not wanting to get re-injured. So he might have been a little ginger on the leg, so he wouldn't re-injure it. But he said in this camp, he looks much faster, much stronger, and he looks rejuvenated. So I think Bivens gonna get knocked out. I think what Bivol did the last fight, he moved a lot. He can't do that and beat Arthur. So if
Yeah,
he has to take it to Arthur, he's going to open up more, and which going to lead him to get hit even more. So I don't think he want to get hit by Arthur, but that's the only way. Excuse me. That's the only way that he's going to win this fight. You got to go in there and take it from him because you tried to box him the last fight and it didn't work. So
right.
now you're going to have to try to fight him with his own style, which you're not a better fighter than Bivol. I mean, the Arthur is.
Yeah. I do want to say this though. I think the sad thing about this fight is really if Beterbiev was 100%, it probably would have been a massacre. They probably would have had to pick him up like they did Ricky and Boys in the Hood. But I'll say this: Beterbiev is probably one of the scariest fighters I've seen in boxing since Bernard Hopkins. Because I'll tell you this, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, I think he's gonna beat the life out of Benny. I think he's gonna beat the Mexican pizza empanadas out of David Benavidez. What do you think?
That's crazy.
Who Artur Beterbiev?
Yes,
Um,
he looks scary. I bet he
I
probably
ain't
eat
gonna lie to
glass.
you. For me right now, that's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah,
50-50 fight. Because when I seen the bombs that was being landed by Morrell, that would have put a lot of folks down. And even with the high guard and his counters and and Benavidez, just man, nah, that's a 50. I gotta call 50-50 on that. I'm not even sure about that fight. And
I
then
agree.
now, if this was Benavidez, I mean Beterbiev about 3 years ago, maybe four, I'd be like, okay, you got you one. But now I think that's 50-50 BVO.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I lean towards Arthur because the one thing that, like Scotty said it, he said Arthur loves when people come at him. He don't like being the aggressor. He likes when people come at him. He thinks that David Benavidez is tailor made for Arthur. He said he believes that he's tailor made because we know that David Benavidez is going to bring the fight to Arthur. And he said that's what Arthur loves. He said if you go back, the best fights that Arthur had was when guys came at him. It wasn't with the guys that he had to go after. It was the guys that came at him. Is when he got the best knockouts. So I'm a lean until somebody beat Arthur. I can't go against him. That man is beating up everybody he get in the ring with. So until somebody
Yeah,
beat him, I can't go against him.
that's cool. That's fair. I'm still
Yeah.
rocking with Bivol, but the brother Scully was on point with that interview. If y'all go check that out. But I agree with Scully and a lot of that though. But I'm still
And
riding with Bivol,
and
standing
you
on
know
what
the
I
thing I
said.
will say, I'll say about Bill that's so cool about him. This is a perfect guy, man. He's a zombie. He reminds me of when you used to watch Rocky. You know, I can't remember which Rocky that was with the big Russian. I don't know if you remember this though. I would love to see Beterbiev fight a black fighter and do like Kovalev did with Andre Ward and talk like a Russian. I would love that. I really would. I
That's
think that would be
crazy.
good.
That's
You don't think
crazy.
that'd be good? I wish there was a black fighter for
No,
him at 175.
no. He watched too many
Um,
movies, man. He watched too many movies.
That's crazy work, bro.
I
You don't
mean,
think
the
that's
only
good? Go ahead.
Baterviev did fight Anthony Yard. Maybe
Yeah, he'd
Benavidez
be.
could get in there with him. He did knock him out towards the later rounds. I mean, we do have a measuring stick though. One of the
Right.
measuring sticks, I know Styles makes fights, but both of them have fought the Alexander guy. Benavidez fought him last year in the
Yeah.
summer, and Baterviev fought him like a few years ago. So we do have a measuring stick with that, but we do too have to know. I have to know at least that Benavidez was injured in that fight in the Alexander fight. His hands were messed up. So,
You
but we do
believe
have
that?
a measuring stick, huh?
You believe that he was really hurt?
Yes, I do. I believe all injuries, BVO. I believe all injuries.
Okay.
I don't
That's
want to, because
crazy.
I don't want
And
nobody not believing me, man. Like, this is a brutal sport. So with all these, because y'all remember last year we had like 9 or 10 injured fighters back to back. They was coming out.
Hmm.
Everybody was injured, getting injuries. So I'm just like, well, it's either some in the water or they injured. I'm gonna go with they injured. I'm gonna just say they injured. I don't
I
want
Fair.
just
That's
think, I
fair.
just think, I just think Benavidez put a orange in a stocking and beat himself and said he was hurt. That's just me. I don't think he
That's
was.
crazy.
I don't think he was hurt. I
my
just
goodness.
don't. I just don't think he was hurt. But that being said, what do you guys think about what we've seen? Probably one of the most amazing things we'll never see again. What do you guys think about Clarissa Shields becoming a four-time undisputed champion? Kay, I wonder what your opinion is on that. I never thought I would see that.
I didn't either. I'm very, very proud of her from doing that feat. A lot of people gave her opponent kind of waved her off because she's 42 and I think she was only like 5-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
but
yeah,
at the same time, for her to still go in there, if you go back and look at round two, she caught Clarissa a couple times. I was scared for Clarissa a little bit. I'm like, oh my God, is Clarissa gonna go down?
Uh-huh.
I thought she was gonna get,
Yeah. She clipped her.
yeah, she did. Okay, I wasn't tripping. Okay, I saw that. I'm like, man, but I'm very proud of her. Unfortunately, when the other male boxers go on to get 3-time and 4-time undisputed, her accolades, in my opinion, are going to be diminished because it is a woman's sport, and we got to do more to pump up the women's sport. So that's how I feel. I'm very proud of her, though. Will we ever see that again? Probably not in a very long time. It's gonna take a few years.
I'm proud of Clarissa.
uh,
She the
Hey
wrong
Key,
color.
I think you're right though. I think you're right. I think you actually. I got to give you a props. You're actually right on that one. I would agree with that. Um,
She
she ain't
ain't
no
the right
Alicia
color. That's all.
Bongana. She's not no Alicia Bongana, but I think she's pretty solid.
What? So you think that AB can beat Clarissa?
No.
I think
No,
she
he
stops at
no he
54.
absolutely right. She not a Alicia Bungard because she ain't never lose.
Oh, here we go.
AB gasses. She gassed like after the third round.
Yeah.
Yeah, she do. She got a gas tank issue,
And
but
you
she
talking
just
about a
Clarissa
girl
don't
that
get
likes to
tired.
fight. Exactly. And Clarissa likes to fight. She wants to fight. And she gonna pick Alicia Baumgartner apart.
You
The
think she
only
would trade with Alicia Bungana?
She
Seriously?
would knock
absolutely.
I think
she'll
she'll
knock
stop Alicia
Bumgarner out
Bungard.
I'm
probably.
talking
Yeah.
about
She'll
Bumgarner
stop
from
her.
Ohio.
I'm talking about Bumgarner, the one that you sitting here capping for. I think she gets
Yeah.
Hold on, hold
smacked.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm not talking to you, Free. I'm talking to Keith. I'm
I don't
asking.
care who you talk to. I'm telling you,
I
she
ain't
gets
asked you
Go
that.
ahead,
smacked.
D free. Go ahead, D free.
Oh, go.
No, I think
That was a big girl that Clarissa dropped. That big girl. That's a big woman, man.
I think she
She's
tired.
like 6 feet tall, bro.
I think she
Bro, the
either
further,
drops Alicia Baumgartner or she drops her at least twice in that fight. It's no
Hmm.
competition.
yo, I'm
And she
gonna
got
say,
and Clarissa's a better counter
We
puncher.
got we got to put some money
More
on that.
accurate.
Okay. Keith,
And she's
We got to put some money on that, Keith. We got to put some money on that
you think we're
because
ever gonna get that fight?
if Clarissa got some, some heart, maybe, but I don't think so.
man, stop,
Key,
Stop.
stop,
Stop.
Why
I
she
think
gotta
that
have heart?
Alicia
stop,
Bond
bro.
gonna be beating people up. You forgot she was undisputed before,
I didn't forget
Clarissa's
that.
the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, bro. What are you
so
talking
she's
about?
just big, is what she's saying. She's just
She
big.
ain't just bitch. She went. She came all the
This
way
man
from.
said, this man BVO said, did you forget she was undefeated before? Everybody was undefeated at some point.
No, I said undisputed, Free.
Oh, I thought you said undefeated.
Yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to say
I
everybody
wasn't
was
speaking
undefeated
Spanish.
at
I
some
said
point.
undisputed. I said undisputed. But I tell you, I put it like this. I would put my house on Alicia Bongana stopping Clarissa Shields at 54.
Well,
Wow.
hey,
Your
we're
people
gonna
about to
Well,
be homeless, bro.
I
That's
am
cool,
hey,
sure.
baby. I
we're
got
gonna
an
raise
extra.
money
I
for
got an extra
BBL
room
because
in my
he gonna
crib,
need a
BBF
hotel.
for
We're
you.
gonna raise money for BBL.
Nah, I'm just gonna fly him out here to me, and he got somewhere to stay after he
He
got to
gonna need a
cash in his
hotel or
deed to
something.
his house.
Cause he definitely gonna be mad because he ain't gonna be moving all his stuff up out of there.
Exactly. Go ahead and cough it up. Go ahead and cough that on up.
But are y'all joking? Seriously, Keith, you joking? Or are you serious? You really think she could beat Alicia Bongana,
Heck
undisputed champion?
yeah. And I
Wow.
think Alicia knows that.
Hold
Man,
on.
she
I
What
got
books that
Clarissa.
girl
Look,
behind,
I
man.
used to be the only
Didn't she check Clarissa Shields?
Clarissa
No,
checked her
then she
bag.
get checked by Clarissa Shields.
You forgot when they told her to go to the back of the plane?
So risk getting
And
my
you
flight.
forgot what happened after that?
Pardon
Really?
me?
I don't care about none of
So
that.
this,
If they
this
fight,
is
she
what
gets her
BBO
ass
was
beat.
talking about. He said he want to do things like this because it spark up conversation and it spark up interest. He know dang well she didn't get checked on no damn plane, bro.
You know
Man,
the
y'all
truth.
doing a lot of cussing, man.
You
Salute to your
know
brothers.
BBO.
Dang well.
Huh? No, I'm talking about Free. I'm messing
My
with
bad.
Crush. I'm just messing with my brother Crush. I got to pick with Crush. But I'll say this. Overall, I'm excited about what Clarissa Shields is doing. I don't think we'll ever see that again. She kind of puts me in the mind. I used to have Ann Wolf over, but I don't anymore. I would say she's the greatest female fighter of all time. Um, I think she should stop picking on Layla Ali. But other than that, I think what Clarissa Shields is doing is amazing.
She gonna get it, though. That's why
She's
she
got to
keep
stop
saying
picking on
Layla.
Layla Ali, man. Huh?
Layla Ali brings that money, bro. If they can make that
Yeah,
fight, they
Layla
make a
Ali's
whole
like
lot of
60
money.
years old, though, bro.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody
That's
trying to see
somebody's
that
grandma,
type
man.
Yeah,
You
I don't
nobody
want to
want
see
to.
That's,
no
I'm
legend.
not saying that we trying to see it. I'm just saying
see
that's why
that,
she's doing it.
man.
She's doing it because it brings bread, bro.
That's a fact, though.
And what everybody say about legacy, man,
Man.
bump all that. You think she going that old girl because of legacy? She got way more legacy than anybody. Why she keep
Listen,
poking and prodding at folks?
let, Layla got
I
money coming
understand what
from
you're
different
saying, T Hill.
directions.
It's a money grab if it
Yeah,
happens. We all know what happens, but if it did happen, it would generate a lot of money. I think it would. I agree with you.
nobody want to see that. How many years Layla
No,
Ali
no,
been
he's
out the
not
ring? Come
saying.
on, guys.
No, he's not saying we want to see it, Crush. He's saying if it happened, it would be a big money grab. That's why she's calling her out
We,
or
we
called
get
her
that,
out.
but still, nobody wants to see that. I get what
I
you're
don't want
saying.
to see it.
I agree with you guys 110%. But still again, nobody want to see that. How long that woman been out the ring? Want to see that?
Probably about 20
To,
years.
to
Yeah, I
be
don't want to see
honest, to
that.
be
Nobody want to
honest, the
see
only
that.
fights I think that's left for her on the pro circuit would be a rematch with Marshall, a rematch with Hannah Gabriels, and maybe a rematch with what's her name, Franchon Cruz, and then maybe Green, the Deja Green. Those are the only four fights I think that
Yeah, she really ain't got
Yeah,
much left because she was good
Layla
at
is
Crenshaw
40.
Cruz, man, she didn't let
She's
me down.
47 years old, bro. Layla
Crenshaw
Ali.
Cruz let me down,
But
man.
how long she been out the ring, Pride?
Yeah,
Who wants to
I
see
know.
that?
I don't want to see it. I'm just saying that Layla Ali is too old. She's not only she's 47, she ain't. I don't even know
She ain't
when. I'm
fought.
trying to
She
find
ain't
it.
fought. Yeah, a long
Trying
time.
to find out when the last time she
You said
fought.
she 57 or 47?
47.
She
No.
47. She 1 year younger than the lady she just fought. I mean, older than the one lady she just fought.
Yeah, the lady she just fought, man. I don't know, but I said I don't want to rag too hard on her. I don't want to rag too hard on her. But I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this, Key. Now, do you think what Turkey's doing, this hostile takeover of boxing, do you think this is good for the sport?
No.
And the reason I ask you this is because I seen him take over Ring magazine, and I see pretty much owns the boxing press. He even bought a famous YouTuber. Um, you know, you see a
Therefore, he
famous
don't buy you.
YouTuber as his personal interviewer now. I'm just wondering, does that kind of scare you that he wants to control the narrative this much?
Um, no, because he tried to do it. Well, his organization tried to do it before in a different field in golf and everything, in tennis. So I'm not surprised that he's doing it in boxing. What
Hmm.
I do think that he's going to learn real fast is that boxing is still built off of old money. And
Mm.
there's a lot of, you know, how they have political oligarchs or political families. It's a lot of boxing families that's still out there, especially in Vegas, New York, all those places where we had all the, you know, in the beginning of the when boxing first started. And so I think he's gonna come across that and get put in his place real soon if he don't tighten up. That's my opinion of it. I don't think
And I
he.
ask you this because you seen him do a fight with the Dream Madrimov and Terrence Crawford, and I mean he only sold like a few thousand tickets. They said he lost $10 million. But why would he put a guy like Bud Crawford on the big stage when Bud Crawford's tickets was on Groupon at one time? Is that the type of guy that you want to hitch your wagon to? What do you think?
No, because Crawford was coming off of the Earl Spence fight. The issue I have with it is the location. I feel as though if they would have had it in Vegas, it would have done way better than having it at that stadium in California. California is not really a place where, unless it's at one of those smaller venues, like where they're about to have the Oscar Duarte fight at, you
Right,
don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like that can really mess up a fight. Not to mention, Bud is not really a draw like that. So to put
right.
on an elaborate event plus have Eminem perform 82 songs, it just really didn't make, you know what I'm saying? Like in my, it doesn't make sense. Now, the Canelo fight and Bud fight that's supposed to happen in September in Vegas, he might got something there. Now, is it going to do crazy numbers and all of that? I don't think so. I do think it's going to be a sellout, though. I do think it's going to perform well, but I don't think it's going to be projected as everybody is thinking, like one of the biggest pay-per-views in the last 10 years type of talk. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be like that. But this is a guy. They say that he got a checkbook. He write blank checks and he keeps paying these fighters. And when the numbers come out, he get upset that they're out. But we report on him. He's not doing good in a lot of these fights that he's putting on.
Yeah.
All he doing is repeating what the zone did. Remember how the zone came out burning billions of dollars like they was the next ones to put everybody out of business? That's what he's doing. He's burning up money. I know he is, bro. Ain't no way he making returns off of all these fights, bro.
No, and the thing is, where the zone is, in my opinion, isn't a jam. Is that it came out that Turkey owns 13% of the zone right now,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
then a little like a couple weeks ago, the numbers. I don't know if you guys caught that. The zone numbers came out, and the president of the zone said that they were looking to have by 2025 at least $6.2 billion of an ROI, return on investment. And as of right now, they're at only like 2.3. Now, I'm not a mathematician. I'm not. But if you guys had this projection for the past 10 years and you haven't even recouped at least 60 or 70%, somebody should be getting fired. And I think that's why he threw all his eggs behind Canelo, because he needs Canelo more than Canelo needs him. He needs to make some money off of this fight with Canelo. But I think they're going to be surprised on how a lot of Canelo's base, how they might turn on Canelo. Nobody's really talking about that for this fight that he's doing in Saudi Arabia on Cinco de Mayo. One thing I know about Hispanics, they're very prideful. You know what I'm saying? Very proud of their culture, rightfully so. And Canelo's been, putting on for them for a long time. He got deals and everything out there in Mexico. And you are taking away one of those celebrations. I don't know how they're going to react to that. If that's going to um, be dollar prices for turkey, that's the question.
So let me ask you this. I did hear they're gonna start having some fights in downtown Chicago. What do you think about that?
Finally, finally, we need it. Finally, I've been there was like a couple years ago I was hounding Coach Calvin them. Yo, come to Chicago. It's how much of a lick you can make out here in the city. Come to Chicago.
Yeah, but I think because you're from there, you don't realize it's even dangerous downtown.
I mean, I be downtown, but no, it's not what y'all think. It's not like you go down there and you just gonna get unalived. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not like that. But at the United Center, it's a very one of the most secure places downtown. You know what I'm saying? Especially when a boxing event like that, they
Mhm.
gonna be there. I wouldn't even worry about it. I done been to a Kendrick concert, Wayne concert,
Yeah.
all Drake concert. Nothing has ever happened to me at the United
And,
Center.
And you
and
got to
I
be
gotta I
into
gotta
it.
ask
There, you
you.
got to be into it. Like you got to live a certain lifestyle for them to come get you downtown.
Exactly.
I ain't saying they gonna come. I ain't saying
Downtown
it's like the
Chicago is
wild
beautiful. I
hundreds, but
walked around by myself and ain't nothing happened to me.
oh my god. Don't this dude talk like he Max Payne? I love this guy, Frost.
Keeping it real.
but but
Salute, just do.
speaking about that, what do you think about? Hold on, we got echo in here. Hold on one second. Speaking about Chicago having a big fights, we did hear Big Baby Anderson is back, so he's been out there training in Chicago. Is that a good place to train because of all the great food in Chicago? That's what I was wondering.
That's you low key. That's shady. Now, why you do that to him? Are you trying to
I've been
call him?
there. You go to Chicago to get some good food. That's why I
No,
said.
there's a lot of great trainers in Chicago. What is Floyd's old trainer name? Nate, Coach Nate. He used to train Floyd Mayweather, Jr. Nate Jones.
Yeah.
He got a gym. There's another one who used to train. It was a heavyweight fighter. He on the South Side. There's a few great trainers in Chicago that's just low key. Nate Jones is super low key. I don't know why he don't do more. He could brag a lot. He really got that record. He could really brag a lot. But
Oh, you talking about Floyd's old body, man?
yeah, that was his old trainer. We're not gonna do that.
No, I'm asking you.
We're not gonna do
I didn't
that.
say he
That's crazy,
wasn't.
BBL.
That
That's
is
what
his
he
old
was. He was
trainer.
Floyd's body man.
It was his trainer. Thank you very much.
Key,
Brother
I
Nate is
like
a
how you
good
do that.
trainer.
I like how you do that. I like how you do that, man.
Shout
That
out to brother Nate.
shout out to the north side of Chicago, man. We got nothing but love for Chicago, man. But I'm gonna say this before we get out of here. What do you think about? I'm gonna ask you this, Key, before we got out of here. You think we just seen the worst Super Bowl performance in history? What do you think?
No, I thought it was beautifully done. My whole thing is if y'all think that was done badly, then come up with your own. I respect great art. I think the worst Super Bowl I've ever seen was Madonna.
Yeah,
It was
that was
Yeah,
the
great because
best.
of the visuals, but she didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Madonna, and I'm a fan of Madonna, but I'm not gonna come down on her and be like, oh my God, this was this and this was that. Nah, man, Kendrick did his thing, and that's a different type of style. I wasn't expecting him to come out and be in the air doing flips and doing all that. That's not Kendrick. I went to his when he was Kung Fu Kenny. Who remember that part when Kendrick Lamar was Kung Fu Kenny? I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
remember that, but
He's
I went.
still
yeah,
calling
yeah.
for Kenny, ain't
Yeah, but he hasn't really brought that out. That was when he did To Pimp a Butterfly, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of
he? Yep.
those. Was it
Yeah.
Pimp a Butterfly? I
Yep.
was at that concert. And
Mhm.
what you see is what you get. Nothing surprised me. I thought it was beautifully done. What did y'all think? Y'all didn't like it?
I thought it
Could you
was
imagine
just
if
a
Drake was there?
performance. I just thought it was a performance. It was cool, I didn't think it was like it was just a performance, just like the other concert he did, that pop-up concert he did with all the NBA players dancing around like females on the court on the stage. But I thought
Wow,
that
wow.
concert, I thought that concert was fire. I don't think it was no different from. I mean, the Super Bowl was cool. It wasn't like that's just me though.
I mean, I thought Kendrick did good. He had his bell bottoms on. He had his uncle's jacket on. Salute
Yeah.
to him. I think he
BBO,
did good.
you are a what are those people called, Thomas, where they give you a compliment, but it's a backhand. You a backhander. That's what you are, a backhander.
No, I'm just saying he did his thing. He had his hat on backwards. He had his uncle's jacket on. The bell bottom. He did his thing.
I just think people so happy that it's like kind of like messing like going at Drake more so than anything. I don't like. I mean, it's like I said, it's just a performance. I mean,
I mean,
it's
you
cool. It
telling me
was
if that
cool,
wasn't if Drake would have did it, can you imagine hearing God's playing in
and
that arena? That would have been crazy. You don't think that would have been crazy, Key, to hear
I
God's playing
think
in that
I
arena?
think Drake would have had the crowd more booming.
Or 0 to 100? Can you imagine that song? Or one of my favorite Drake songs, Best I Ever Had. Can you imagine him playing Best I Ever Had, walking out? It would have been crazy. But shout out to Kung Fu Kenny. Thank you for winning the Super Bowl. But I want to send a big thank you out to the Sports Talk Network. Shout out to Miss Key Alexander coming through. They call her Dr. Key now. So I appreciate her coming to hang out with the
Y'all
brothers.
just call me Key, man. Call me Key.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We want to have you back real soon. And shout out to my man Puerto Rican Free. I just heard y'all's quarterback is out for the season next year. So congratulations. And we'll be back. We'll be back. It's your boy
You
BBO
heard
Boxing.
who was out for the season?
Wait, I
They
about to
said
say,
your boy fell in the shower. Did you ain't see that on ESPN?
Who?
Your quarterback, the dude from LSU.
You talking
Dan-
about Lamar?
You talking about
No,
Jaden Daniels?
Jalen Daniels. Yeah, he's hurt.
No, he's not.
He is, sir. Look it up. It just popped. Just like you said, I was lying about the Lucas trade. Okay, I'm
No.
just telling you. But shout
You
out to
said he's
Free.
out for the season. I said no, he's not. I just saw him do an interview today.
They say he's gonna be. He's not gonna miss training camp or something. They were saying because his foot.
It doesn't
But
matter. We could go out there with our field goal kick and still beat Cleveland. It doesn't even matter.
hold on, Key. I know Key. Ain't you a Browns fan?
I am a Bears fan. Don't
You from the Midwest? The Bears ain't got no team.
okay. First of all, don't disrespect us like this. Now, look, I know us Bears, we've been tripping for some years, but we coming back. We going to the Super Bowl next year. We going to the Super Bowl. Why
Hey,
should I tell y'all?
and I believe it. I just say this.
If you could take
Okay?
6
You're not
feet.
that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
Okay? Are you? Absolutely.
Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. Haters.
Hey,
This
Key.
is a sick Negro.
So I can
Y'all
say
some
it.
haters. Y'all some
But I
haters.
appreciate.
Where my
Go ahead.
Dallas fans? I could be making fun of the Dallas Cowboys. Never mind, Dub is here. Never mind, Dub right side is here. I can't do that to Dub. Anyways.
Oh yeah, because they got the worst franchise that's worth the most. I've never seen that before. But
that's
we but
crazy.
we gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate Key again coming through to hang out with the brothers. Shout out to the mighty Sports Talk Network. Shout out to the chairman Thomas Hill coming through. He actually came to work today. I appreciate you. Appreciate the Sergeant at Arms coming to work today, my man Crush. And I'm better. I'm feeling better. So Crush will be back. We're gonna do who had the greatest male falsetto. Key. It's gonna be between the Bars and Eric Benet. What's the one from Switch? What's the guy from Switch, Crush? What's his name? Bobby the Bars. I don't know if you guys remember Switch, that song I'll Call Your Name. That song that Rich Boy redid. Everybody know that song. Rich Boy was selling. Oh, and don't forget Dub Right Side. The Conspiracist is on tonight. He's going to be talking about a lot of things, religion, politics. He's talking about Jerry Jones' shoes, and he's going to be talking about Kendrick Lamar. So make sure you check out my man Dub Right Side. He's not going to let you get a word in, but he's going to be on tonight. So check him out. And on that note, we're going to play our sponsor, and we go.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon.
Don't forget to grab your Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching BVO. And if you're down with BVO, subscribe and join the... Ladies and gentlemen,